Good morning and welcome again to Mrs. Achari's Kindergarten Cabin. Today we will be doing our third shared reading of our story, Abby and Gus, A Sunny Spring Day. Today, as we are reading, we are going to stop along the way to do a little bit of word work. The word work we will be doing includes word families. And when I say word families, I mean families of words that end the same, such as cat, hat, sat, rat. We will be talking about rhyming when we do our word families, because as you can see, when a word ends the same, like cat, hat, sat, and rat, they also rhyme. The other thing we'll be checking in on as we're reading is our snap words. And we will also be doing a little bit of work with syllables. So we'll go ahead and get started because that's a lot of work to do and we better get going. So here we go with our reading of Abby and Gus, A Sunny Spring Day. Abby and Gus, A Sunny Spring Day. Written and illustrated by Mrs. Achari. One sunny day, Abby took her dog Gus for a walk. Gus was so happy. All right, we're gonna stop on the very first page to do a little bit of word work. I'd like all of you to pay attention to this word that I'm going to underline. This is the word day. And in the word day, we have a word family that is made up of the letters A, Y, and that word family is the A family. So you can make many words by taking away the D and replacing it with a new letter at the beginning. So we'll take away the D and we'll replace it with a new letter. So let me grab our tool that we're going to use today. And that is, don't mind me covering up the picture for a minute. So this is our word family A, and we are going to use this little sticky note here to make a bunch of new words that we want to out of the word family A. So the first word, of course, that we have in our book is the word day. D-A, day. So of course that starts with D. And remember when we write the lowercase d, it's a donut and then a door to help you remember. Okay, so another word that we can make out of the A family is say. S-A, say. What letter would that word start with? What would be the beginning sound in say? If you said S, as in the letter S, then yes, you are correct. That is how you spell say. S-A, say. All right, let's try another one. After you get done grocery shopping, you have to pay. P-A. That sounds like penguin to me, the letter P. P-A, pay. Let's try another one. When you are driving somewhere, you have to know the way. W-A. Think about what letter that would begin with. Yep, you're exactly right. W-A, way, W, W-A, way. All right, the last two are going to be pretty fancy. The next word is going to be, when you get to a stop sign, you have to do this until you're right until you can go. So you have to stay there, you have to stop, and both of those words begin with this blend. St-A, stay, st-a. You're exactly right. It's an S and a T blended together. St-a, stay. And then the last word is something that you would do at school. When we go outside for recess, we like to go outside and tell someone around you, what word would that be? Yep, if you said play, you're exactly right. And play begins with the blend pull, pull. That is a P and an L working together. Play, play. All right, let's read this list of words together. I'm gonna put it a little bit closer so that you can see. We have day, say, pay, weigh, stay, play. All words in the A family. I want you to take a minute and think if you can think of any other words that might belong in that family. All right, moving on with Abby and Gus, a sunny spring day. When they went out, they saw things looked different than the day before. Something seems a little different. Let's stop for a minute and just count the syllables in different. Different. How many did you count? I counted 3. 3 syllables. Different. Different. Good job. How about before? Go ahead and count those. Before. Before. 2. All right. I want you to put on your special spy glasses right now because on this page, before we read, we are going to locate all of the snap words that we know. So I want you to take a super quick look, put on those super spy goggles and see what snap words you can locate. And if you need another minute, you can go ahead and pause it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep going. So I see, remember this is a strategy that you can do to help you get ready to read a page that maybe looks a little bit more challenging. So when I look at this page, I see the word they. I see the word saw. These are all snap words. Ooh, this is one we see a lot. This is the word and. And we have some that repeat themselves. We have they, saw again. And oh my gosh, if you look right below that, we have another they. And we have another saw. And then on this last line, we have 2 more snap words on the. Wow. Look at all of those snap words just on one page. This is a good clue to us that when we are reading, it's very important for us to be practicing our snap words at home because there's so many on a page, we don't have to work so hard if we already know them. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this page together now that we have underlined and located all of our snap words. They saw green grass and flowers. They saw birds. They saw leaves on the trees. Really quickly, I want you guys to take a look at this word. This is a color word. We can consider our color words a snap word too, because color words are words that we should try to know just like that, because you might see snap word or color words often in your reading. So it's a really good idea to be practicing your color words too. Green. All right. Let's go ahead and keep going. Okay. Oops. Move that back a little. Sorry, the book is getting a little bumpy here. There we go. Gus, it is spring, Abby said. All day they played in the sun and had lots of fun. Okay, so we are going to take a look at a word that was covered up at the beginning of the week, and that is the word spring. When we uncovered the word yesterday, we talked about a word family that we see in the word spring, and that is the ing family. The ing is a chunk that we see in a lot of words, so it's very important to know that when you see the letters ing together, like in spring, ing, that chunk of letters says ing. So today we're going to work with that word family a little bit so we can practice that ing chunk, okay? All right, so ing. I'll give you a couple of clues as I'm telling you some words that we can make out of the ing chunk, okay? So, first of all is our word here. This is our fancy word spring. So we know that starts with a 3-letter blend, S-P-R, spring, spring. Okay, so now let's try another one. This is something that a bird uses to fly. You are correct. It is a wing. W-ing. Yep. That starts with the W. W-ing. Wing. This is something that birds do. They sit in the trees and they make a really pretty sound. They like to sing. Sing. We all know that S makes the sound S. Sing. Sing. When somebody gets married, they wear this on their finger. Yep, you're right. It's a ring. Tell someone around you what letter ring would begin with. What sound do we hear at the beginning of ring? I feel like I can hear you guys right now. Okay, the sound we hear is R. So we know that the letter that goes with that sound is R. Ring. Ring. Okay, 2 fancy ones now. Okay, I've taught you guys this. I hope you remember what it is. What is the only time you can stick your tongue out at the teacher? When you're saying this sound, and that is the sound. So remember, when you say the sound, you want to put your tongue underneath your top teeth and say, and those 2 letters, like in the word Thursday, make the word ing, thing. Very good. And the last one is when you get home from the grocery store, you have to bring your groceries in. Bring. This is a blend, 2 letters working together, B and R. Bring. Bring. Let me put this up a little bit closer so we can read all of our ing words together. We have spring, wing, sing, ring, thing, bring. Very nice. Just to point out, on this page we have another word family, the un family, sun and fun. And then again we see our A family, the AY family. I love spring, Abby shouted. Ruff, ruff, Gus barked. Oh, what a wonderful day. All right, last page, we are going to talk about syllables in this long word right here, wonderful. Can you please clap out or tap out the syllables in the word wonderful? Wonderful. 3. I bet you got 3 too. Alrighty, how about syllables in the word day? Day. 1. And did you know that every other word in this sentence has only 1 syllable in it? Oh, say that with me. Oh, 1 syllable. What? Say that with me. What? 1 syllable. And of course, this one's pretty easy. Oh, what a wonderful day. We know that that only has 1 syllable. So nice work, you guys. I hope all of you are doing well and that you're enjoying our Abby and Gus work. Before we go today, I am going to ask you to take a minute and tell somebody at your house all of the different words you can make out of the word and. Ooh, I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you one, and then I want you to talk to somebody about different words you can make out of the word hand. And I just told you the one I was thinking is hand. Go, talk to someone. What are some other words you can make out of and? Okay. Oh, the one I read, forgot to write the one that I... What do you think? I came up with these ones. And, sand, land, band, hand. Well, my friends, today you did a lot of hard work. You're probably ready for a snack, so go have a snack, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, our reading of Abby and Gus, A Sunny Spring Day, is going to be just all about reading it and reading it smoothly since we've read it so many times. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.